In 2018, me and two Air Force buddies set out to tackle the epic Colorado four pass loop. Four passes over 12,500 feet in Aspen, Colorado.
It's Thursday night, right?
Yeah.
Here's Demarath.
What up?
Just made it to Crater Lake, and it's pretty dry.
It's Crater Puddle.
Cratered mud putt.
Bear canisters are mandatory on the trail.
We survived the first night. There's our view.
Just naturally there.
This hike is a quintessential Colorado alpine experience. 26 miles, 4 mountain passes, and epic altitude sickness.
Out of breath, I'm chugging. That is the pass. Right up there. There's the trail.
So we're at West Maroon Pass. It's almost noon. That's Doug ahead of me. Lighting's not good. That's where we're going. That's where we came from. All the way down that valley to the left.
Taking a break because I can't breathe. Here comes Demarath. I'm taking a break to catch my breath. That's the trail. There's great fields. And there's where we're headed.
We made it up to the first pass, 12,500 feet elevation. This is where my 2016 hike failed. We made it to this pass but decided to turn around. No stopping this time, we're going on.
West Maroon Pass. And now we're headed down into the basin.
Pictures and the camera technology of 2018 just can't do it justice.
That's the trail going up over there. So it comes down like that. And above there.
Admittedly, Frigidaire Pass is the easiest pass. After climbing West Maroon, you don't dip very far into the valley before going back up the second pass of the day.
No. I bet if this was a different year, we'd see them.
This was the first full day and it was a beast. Up West Maroon Pass, down into a basin, and then back up Frigidaire Pass, and then down again into our campsite for the night.
So it's Saturday morning, the second day we're out here. Here's
The altitude sickness really was evident at night. I heard a thumping in my ears so loud it took a few minutes to realize that it was my heart pounding out of my chest, even at rest while sleeping, due to the high elevations.
Just hiking along. Just got to the second part of the Freyberg Basin. There's the top of the waterfall. That's a really nice camp spot right there. I'm gonna be heading down. And there's the waterfall. We were just standing on top of that. After possibly the hardest hike of my life. I finally made it up the Falls Pass, and there's the real pass right there. This is my view. See the trail going down, and then if you look, pass is right there.
It's like Snowmass. I don't know. No, yeah. So you won't even pretty much just swoop around. You'll be kind of right there. But we just ditched our pack and did a little hike down to the lake. Hung out, fished for an hour, had lunch, and then hiked back out. But then you'll get to like a fork.
The jewel of the hike, the view of Snowmass Lake from the top of Trail Rider Pass.
Enjoy, guys.
Take it easy.
Good talking to you.
Safe travels out there.
Same to you.
Me and Demarath just made it up.
By this point, my buddy Dutch had made a habit of blazing past me during the day. Altitude sickness was really kicking my butt, and I was hiking extremely slow.
Pretty epic. Epically difficult.
So this seems to be like a mixture of snow and sleet and hail or something weird. Don't know if you can see it.
Well, after getting driven off the top by a small hailstorm, making our way down to Snowmass, came down from somewhere way the hell up there. Making our way down, finding a campsite just beyond Snowmass Lake. It came from up there.
You didn't get to see this lake, did you?
No.
The scenery is epic, but the high elevation is starting to take a toll on my body. Altitude sickness has definitely set in.
See, that's how I felt last time. So there's Snowmass Lake. We came down like that, went through those woods, and then up this. I'm feeling pretty tired.
So here is the fourth pass. I'm gonna go down that way, and I'll be out in 3 or 4 miles. Came from that way. So down there is the pass. I came from that trail down that way. This morning started out all the way down in that valley.
By this point, my altitude sickness was so severe I stopped recording any video or taking many photos. I remember being so thirsty and my water filter was clogged. I was just drinking straight out of mountain streams.
Heading back into the valley to where the car's parked. Coming down the mountain.
My buddy Bombfuck was nowhere to be found. He left me for dead on top of the mountain.
Well, still raining, but probably got less than a mile left. So I've got my stupid poncho on. Back to Maroon Lake where we started. The rain has receded. That is the Maroon Bells. Quarter mile that way to the parking lot, and that's it.
Overall, a great hike, although one of the few that I would never repeat again. The altitude is just too severe. Upon returning back to Illinois after the hike, I had 2 or 3 days of vertigo, so severe I couldn't even drive. The views are epic, but altitude sickness is no joke.